Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniatures. It's Monday morning, which means it's time for another week of our weekly painting progress. And what a week it's been. Both myself and Sparkletrout have been busy bringing you the most eclectic models that we currently had on our tabletops. Or at least our painting tabletops. And before I spoil things, so we have a random piece of terrain from Anvil Industries, part of their digital forge line that Sparkletrout dirtied up for some inevitable games in the future. And then we've got this nice cyborg muscle man from Titan Forge's Cyberforge line in some nice garish colored pants. I don't know why, but I'm looking at him and just the body, I like that it's got this off-human color for the skin tone there. I don't know why it reminds me of like a Kinnikuman. Nice highlighting on it too. Came out nice here. We'll have him doing a elbow drop off the terrain there. Let's see. Another eclectic model from Sparkletrout. We have a Cyber Zerker from the Maker's Cult. These guys were the Maker's Cult's idea of the Thunder Warriors, the pre-Marine military units that the Emperor used to conquer mankind with their little torpedo hammer things that I can't remember the name of. I don't think that's his original head. Sparkletrout mentioned something about the original breaking off. Interesting color choices, though. Actually, I want to say that that probably fits in with his Gene Stealer cult, with their oranges and work-related clothing and whatnot. And let's see, I want to save his good stuff here. Put it up for comparison with mine. I tried painting a Maker's Cult model as well. I started working on some of their Ironhive models. Now, I was a bit disappointed how washed out this came. And so we were talking about sealers. Sparkletrout was mentioning that he uses the gloss and then the matte, so I might try that. Some of the white parts are a little bit uneven. So these are the Ironhive, and the Ironhive, the idea behind it is that maybe admech or chaos related admech type mines are getting a hold of dead Tyranid parts and repurposing them for their own nefarious purposes. So you can see it's all kind of cannibalized parts here. I'll have a video on them in the near future. They're a lot bigger than regular termagants and hormagaunts, though. But there's all kinds of fun stuff. And I know at the moment, at least, we might not be seeing much from Sparkletrout because he is busy getting to work on a ridiculously big Dimarcarian proxy, except it's like all converted and cybernetic. It looks pretty neat. Alright, another model for me. This is one of the Thieves Guild guys from Artisan Guild, and again, I can see that the metallics are just in desperate need of fixing up, and I need to step up my highlighting game there. Looks messy. But he's done for the most part. I like this model. I've got his female companion piece probably finishing up in the next few days. And at least from a distance, you know, I'd say they look pretty tabletop standard. It's when you get all close and personal that you can really see the mess. Like this guy. This is one of Last Sword's, well, he's basically like one of the Dragon Princes. I was just playing around and I didn't know what to do with him. Up close, it's a little more obvious. His axe was not the greatest cast, and I probably should have done something with those spikes on his back, but I didn't. Never see any of those guys unmounted. So I thought that was a cool idea. What else we've got between the two of us? Oh, here I tried a random Mantic Abyssal Dwarf, and I think it's way too washed out. I think I need to go back over that with like bronze or something to make it pop up a bit more. But if I do that, I'm going to use that gloss to matte trick and hopefully have things pop a little bit more. You'll probably see a few more of these guys in the near future. We're going to start working on more of those. Let's see. Oh, here's a totally random model we painted up this week. This is a demon-type monster from R in a studio. I mean, you could probably use them as undead. Again, I have that problem where the metallics just got absolutely doled out. I thought it looked a lot cooler before that, but it's an easy fix. A little bit down the line. We'll get to it. He's pretty tall, too. So, funny enough, earlier in the week we showed off some of those Raging Hero Paladin Knights, and so the two of us started talking and kind of informally challenged ourselves to see who could actually finish a few of them and how they would look. So you may remember I painted up one of them, like all silvery knight type. And I had done some Crimson Redeemers, which were a set of figures that Raging Heroes put out. This is not a print, this is one of their cast resin models. So I tried painting her up like some of the other ones I did. And I went ahead. This came out a lot sloppier than I had hoped. See, I guess from a distance, I gotta fix up that face. I'm not liking it. Sloppy. And I guess I really didn't do the highlights as nicely as I thought I did, so that's gonna need to get fixed. That's one of the basic warriors. And then I went and did up one of the more heroic type models. Those are some gruesome ornaments decorating her shield. Her face came out okay, I guess. But yeah, I think I need to work on the highlights. I need something much brighter because you can't even see them anymore. So I tried some in red to go along with Raging Heroes Crimson Redeemers, whereas Sparkletrout decided to take his in very Menoth colors. And here's where we were having the conversation about those metallics and how they pop. Because he's already sealed them, but he did the gloss first, and it looks so much nicer. I'm jealous. I see he did the flames and the gold bits all together. I tried painting the flames. I like his more. The purple base also makes it pop, I think. He didn't want to paint the faces, though, and I can totally understand that. Definitely an interesting unit. So, those were more the the troop types, but then the both of us also decided to paint up some of the hero types. So, here we see the Torquematus, I believe was his name. Obviously a very inquisitorial type model. Wax from the candles dripped down there. He cheated and didn't put anything on the pages. Not that I blame him. I tried going gold and it looked okay prior to sealing, but that seems to be the downfall of my stuff lately. And so what was this? This is Lord Carmelian. From a distance it looks okay, but then it's like up close it just looks sloppy as all hell. Now the funny thing is, the blues came out really nice. Not that you can see much in the way of shading, because I don't think I did any highlights, but I tried painting him up in more Stormcast colors. He's definitely quite impressive looking, and he definitely has a lot of presence with that base. But I'm gonna have to concede this one to Sparkletrout. This guy especially, I think, just really, really pops. I'll have to put him up on Instagram or something. I like that guy. So that's what he got done. Actually, I'm still not finished. I went ahead and started up on Headcracker's Mad Mob, and I'm going to say I did have fun painting these. This guy, I guess, kind of some of the shading came out. That one looks a little bit better. So I got basically everybody but Headcracker himself. That was, at least I think I did. I didn't get the Witch Doctor guy done yet. He'll be finished next week. But everybody else is done, so that's a good start. Alright, and finally, because nobody asked for it, but we went ahead and painted up one of those Ein Harrier. One of you mentioned he needed to have a nice pink skirt. So we did. We gave him a nice pink skirt and a scribbly looking shield. Had to check underneath. So a good, fun mix. And I have absolutely no idea what next week's video will hold for you all. Maybe some dinosaurs. I don't know. Maybe some more of what we have been working on this week. I know we both were working on stuff that was somewhat related to everything here. More Cyberpunk for sure. I know I've got a bunch of that just half finished that I really need to get done. And hopefully, I don't think this coming week, but in 2 weeks, at least from when this video first aired, there's a bring-and buy type day at one of the local hobby shops right before I got to go back to school. So I know I'm going to stock up on sealers and hopefully stock up on good deals on models as well. Maybe if any of you are out there, stop by and say hello. I'll be waving at you and hopefully have plenty of obscurities to show off and swap. In the meantime, though, we'll put some links down below if you guys want to take a look for any of these models yourselves. I will always have those there for you, and we'll put a link to our Patreon page as well, because that's about the only time I really feel good trying to hawk myself as, you know, shill for a few more bucks a month to help cover all these costs. But yeah, it's been going well, and I gotta say I appreciate everybody out there who helps support the channel in whatever way they can. So with that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.